That's what happened to me. Yeah, yo guys, playing NBA. I'm so happy that I've seen the Chicago Bulls. That's like one of my favorite teams. So I think it's like when you see your favorite team, that's actually what you become. Because I didn't even choose this team. So random. I think that's the drafts now.
Yeah, you got drafted into the Chicago Bulls, right?
Oh, it's
Yeah!
a tournament thing.
So one sec. I've got to go
Okay.
personal out a little bit. I'm just going to finish this game. It's like 17 seconds.
Yeah, turn
Yeah,
it.
okay, I'm off. Let me off.
Wait, you're leaving?
No, one sec.
What we're here, what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but game 1 means just as much as game 82.
Wait, what?
We have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, where this team can go. So get out there, get warm.
Woo! Yeah! First ever NBA game, guys. Excited?
For my entire life. But I know this is where I belong. So
I hope you are.
Do what I was born to do.
Oh, there I am!
I'm back.
Shut up. So, I'm fighting the Cavaliers right now. That's your team, right?
The Cavaliers. I do play for them.
Yo, change.
And the video that we just saw, I am dying to know more about the game. I'm sure you are. That's why you tuned in to this one. So who do we talk to? Will we talk to people?
Let's just have to jump up to you real quick.
Ha! Oh, there he is! Oh my god! Yo, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm sitting on the bench.
Official NBA
Yeah, you know, getting
check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from free.
many of us have.
You know, and what a huge moment this is for him. I mean, your whole life has been spent leading up to this, and finally he's going to get to take the court in the NBA. I mean, his mind has to be racing like a million miles an hour.
I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure.
Wait, can you get kicked out of the NBA?
What?
Can you get kicked your team?
Can you do what? Kicked out of the team?
Yeah.
Don't think so, no.
Okay, thank God. I just did quite bad then.
Earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
Oh?
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective from most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court.
Woo!
And off we go, a close game, now starting the second quarter. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode in the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. He's got a number of putbacks.
Freak in at shooting guard. Noah is out there with points. Then there's Nikola Mirotic, and it's Brooks in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. No good on the free throw.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and the energy of a mountain lion.
I guess it has been 2.5 years of hard work.
Oh, come on. Didn't get one.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly
This is definitely harder.
on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
Like a man of the world.
And a momentous
Get in!
that basket represents the very first official NBA scoring tabulation from
My
three.
first ever in the NBA.
There we have it. The first
Got
taste
it!
of
Woo!
scoring prowess.
Shooting stars, bro. I'm listening to the shooting stars right now in the game, finally. You're not even joking, it's in this game. If you didn't know.
Refs are going to rule that
Happened.
unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials
Don't get it in, because they're winning a lot.
Greg, I agree.
Done 21, 24. Oh, I got it in and all. Your team's winning right now.
And guys, everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last
LeBron
season.
James.
Flinch at the prospect of being
LeBron James.
won a
LeBron James.
play of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that in this
That was a bad idea. Yeah, pass. I was just going to do that.
for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great
That just made Mario sound.
he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
There's the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him. so
They're
far.
doing good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hard. And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the
Come on.
two superstars were able to gel.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Portis. And Cleveland also making a change. Dellavedova's checked in. We're now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Love against Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot.
Ain't gonna go in. It's a waste.
This is off the front eye.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together. But the stat sheet also bears that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
And now one spot the Cavs did.
Deciding to change it up. And through one half, it
All right, I want everyone's eyes up here. There are a few clear lessons we should have learned from that first half. The three-point shot hasn't been a reliable weapon yet. But if we can get it to drop, things will open up for us inside. Keep working hard to get into space and find good looks from deep.
So don't go in for threes, basically.
in what has been so far a runaway game.
Entirely in the European.
Cleveland leading by 18. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That shot wide open. That's 10 points for J.R. Smith. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Gasol, a screen on Irving. And it's Rose penetrating. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Rose has got 16.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside Irving.
See strength.
Shot clock at 6. Thompson up top. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Bulls trail by 18. Here's the floater. Derrick Rose again. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Irving kicks to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Cleveland moving it around. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Freak. Well, with Freak, Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Smith, no good.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Pass to Love. J.R. Smith on the wing. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. Here is Rose. 18 points for him. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. They set the pick. Rose double teamed. Back to Butler. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. And it's Freak missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Love. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll keep possession. Outside Rose. Stolen by Thompson. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. What's the paying me?
Here's Dellavedova. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Ejuan Moore is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Mirotic in at the 3.
That was super.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East. 33 of their 50 wins last year, Clark, coming in the Eastern Conference.
But it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played .500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games.
Big-time dominance, and this will go in the
rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, he got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight.
Was able to dice up their D with his passing.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. We've got 22 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
James on the floor is going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will on the game.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.